Hello everyone and welcome back to From Our Basement Gaming.
Hi everybody.
We are back with part 8 of our Spyro Year of the Dragon Let's Play. And we found Mingles?
Yeah.
Some of them are like little doggies.
Yeah. And Kev pointed out that we saved a figure skater and we... Oh, thanks.
Yep, last time we saved a figure skater from these big bully hockey players that wanted to use her as a pup.
Yes. And we saved a rabbit sorceress from being eaten by a rabbit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, cannibalism. Wow.
Yeah. Oh gosh, you're right.
Never thought we'd see that in a Spyro game.
You're right. Rabbit cannibalism.
Yeah, I know she changed him into a monster, but still.
Yeah, he still was rabbit-like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, my good friend Spyro. The sorceress caught this naughty bird letting off rockets in her fireworks factory, but I'm willing to release him into your custody, provided you pay his outstanding fines.
700 gems.
Oh boy.
Tempted to say forget about... No, he probably unlocks a level.
Yeah, the price of freedom.
Yeah. Oh, so you're admitting you're ripping us off.
No shame. Bird, James. Oh boy.
Sergeant Bird, 90068. Awaiting orders, sir.
I think you'll have to find your commanding officer for that. Hey, what are those things?
These are the latest military hardware. DBX-9 rocket launchers, state of the art.
So why didn't you use them to escape?
Because I have limited ammo, and I wanted to conserve it. For this.
Yeah. I don't blame
Where'd
him.
you come from?
Me neither.
I thought dragons were only dead for
That was
1,000 years
satisfying
or
just
something.
watching.
Well,
It
the
was,
rumors of our
actually.
extinction were slightly exaggerated. We just wanted a little peace and quiet.
Well, if it's peace and quiet you want, you should stay clear of my homeworld for a bit. I reckon I'll be blowing up rhinox for weeks. Cheerio!
Oh. Alright, so we're saving the game. That was nice.
Yeah. I feel like it's interesting that they let us play as all these new characters.
Agreed. Sergeant Bird.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't know why they make
I
joke
have to
they
train
did if
hummingbirds.
he's a
They must be in
sergeant.
peak physical
Yeah,
condition if we're
James
going to
Bond
take
is
on the
a-
sorceress.
a special agent.
Yeah.
That's not the same thing. But okay.
Yeah.
Sir, the situation
Corporal
is this.
Gabrielle.
Yesterday at 1845 hours, the rhinox invaded. We defended as best we could, sir, but
All right.
without your leadership, we
So
didn't
we
put
just
up an
gotta-
This is an
effective
interesting
resistance.
universe
By
where
1900
penguins
hours,
and
the rest of the squad was
hummingbirds
captured
are
and
the
the
same
rhinox had
size.
complete control of the base.
It is.
Despite them being drastically different sizes in real life.
Right. Yeah. Penguins range from cute little things to about the size of a shin.
Yeah, I would say. And hummingbirds are teeny tiny little
Yeah.
things.
Sometimes they mistake them for bugs, but they're
Yes, yeah.
birds.
Yeah, I remember the first time I saw one and I thought it was some weird shaped bumblebee.
Wow.
And my mom said, nope, that's a hummingbird. I'm
Yeah.
like, what? It doesn't look at all like the pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little bird that flaps its wings super fast like The one from that Disney movie, Pocahontas.
Right.
Alright, find the window that's opening that's not a window. No. Although, interestingly, this penguin can fly.
Yeah. Hey, what's up with that?
Yeah.
How'd you do that, Mr. Penguin?
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Do you have a jetpack?
Yeah, what?
Recommend you take the enemy out with your rockets by pressing the circle button, sir.
Yeah. That's one of those situations like... like that joke from Sonic Boom, how the fox flies with his tails and the eagle needs a jetpack to
Yeah.
fly around.
Yeah. Be like, wait a minute, what kind of eagle are you if you need a jetpack?
Yeah.
Do you have a disability? I mean, that would be interesting, I feel like.
Yeah.
It would be a interesting way to incorporate disability representation. But sadly, the show did not do that. But
Right.
I could see you doing that with a show that has anthropomorphic characters.
Yeah.
Because it would be a good way to, like, you know, obviously you have to handle it well, but it's a good way to represent disability in a show for kids.
Yes.
In a way, you know. Yes, every other species can fly, but here's someone who can't.
Yeah.
But he adjusts to it and, you know, can still have a good life.
Yes.
And, should not be ridiculed for it.
Indeed.
I mean, I'm sure there must be some shows out there where there's like a bird that can't fly and the other birds make fun of him and they have to learn how to not do that.
I'm thinking there is.
There's gotta be. It's too good of a concept for it not to have been
Sir,
done.
I've captured the enemy Russians. They won't march far on an empty stomach.
If you guys have seen something specific like that, let me know in the comments.
Ah, Siegfried.
Siegfried.
Sir, the rhinos have blocked
He
the
was
way out of this next cave with a security door, and I don't think you'll be able to blast your way through this one. Recommend you land on the weights and carry them to the pressure-sensitive security switches either side of the door. When in position, press the square button to drop the weight. Press the triangle button once to look down. Press it again to look up, sir.
Interesting. Land on them to pick up. Use this square button to drop. Green rect triangle to change views.
Not only can he fly, but he can hold stuff in his feet.
Yeah.
Huh.
Very interesting. Very interesting penguin.
Yeah. How does he manage to get stuff to stay?
Good question.
I mean, I've tried just holding the light weight, like with my feet.
Yeah, how'd that go?
That's very hard. It's very hard. I think most people get like a strap or something to connect the weight, but I don't have anything like that. The gym I went to, like when I had some sessions with the personal trainer, he had like these shoes that you could put the weight underneath.
Ah, sure.
And that worked much better than me literally trying to hold it. Like, I did the lightest weight possible because I didn't want to injure my legs, but it was still really hard to hold a dumbbell with my feet, so I couldn't even really imagine picking up something really heavy.
Yeah.
Because, you know, our feet don't have an equivalent to a thumb, so...
No. What about those big toes? Nope, those are for balance.
Yeah. Yeah, our toes aren't really made for gripping onto something to hold it.
Yeah, it's to... Yeah, as I said before, so that we don't fall forward, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so we unlock the door.
Yep, feet are mostly for balancing ourselves upright. And moving
Keep
around.
fighting the good fight, sir. We're almost there, and I'm right behind you.
Almost there. Good. And we need to rescue a few more of our friends, I think.
Yes.
Dragonfly afloat.
So I wonder if Hunter just permanently left Avalar, or if he's planning to go back to Avalar. He's just here temporarily.
I wonder too.
Because I assume we're in Spyro's world right now.
Yeah, I thought we were.
Yeah, I believe we are. Kind of curious. Now, I would be extremely nervous carrying a weapon between my feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No doubt about that. I have a feeling this is for a special location.
Probably. I feel like, it's a potentially interesting story.
This game? Oh yeah.
I like it a little more than, oh, this guy is racist, so we have to bring a dragon from another realm to defeat him.
Right.
Yeah.
That was the case of Ripto, eh?
Yeah. Whereas this lady stole all the dragon eggs, so we have to get the dragon eggs back.
Yep, for the safety of the next generation of dragons.
Yes.
Mission accomplished.
Oh,
It's
good.
great to have you back, sir.
So I wonder where the other, Ryan Lee.
Alright, well.
Yep, we still got 3 missing. So I wonder where they are.
It is interesting to me that the babies already have names, even though they were just hatched.
That's true.
Yeah. How did that happen? Did they have, like, labels on the eggshell?
I wonder.
How'd you know the baby's name? It just hatched.
Yeah.
Yeah, how'd that happen?
Alright, so we rescued the third one. So that brings us to 2 more needed. So there's a whole other area that we missed. Huh. How can we get through? Oof. Youch is right. It's hot. Well, I found a 4th one.
I don't know. Is it an unpopular
What are your
opinion
orders,
that
sir?
I would have been okay with just a Switch Online port of Super Mario RPG?
You mean like where we were just borrowing the original SNES game? Yeah, I'd be cool with that.
Yeah. I mean, I guess they announced a remake, and I was happy, but I'm also not happy with how it looks, or frankly how it sounds.
I don't blame you there, buddy.
So, yeah, and I agree with, there was one online article from I don't know who it was, but one of those gaming online journals type things.
Reporting for duty, sir.
And he hit it right on the nail. He said they took a game that had a very unique style and made it look like every other Mario game.
Yeah, because that's the thing with Mario RPG was that it was new because...
And they were praising the new Mario game that they announced, the Mario Wonder, or whatever it's called, because it kind of has this new art style going on. It looks new and fresh. It's not just new Super Mario Brothers 3, or 4, whatever number we're up to.
Or Mario Odyssey 2.
Right. Exactly. It's updated. Which arguably Odyssey was updated as well. But, so, yeah, and then he says, and then you compare that to the Mario RPG remake, and, in modernizing it, it seems like they just made it look like
every other
Mario game. And I think here's where I get into the, sometimes remaking something with modern graphics can be a bad thing, and they highlighted a perfect example to me, comparing how a background looks, a battle background in both the original and in the new one, and it is so much more intimidating in the old one. And the thing is, everybody seems to assume that, they couldn't make the game completely because of graphical limitations, or that's the whole concept of these remakes. They're trying to complete them, and it's they don't need to be completed. They were complete.
Yeah. Mario RPG was 16-bit.
Yeah.
And was perfectly made, and I think a 32-bit system, let alone how many bits that the Switch has.
Yeah.
It's doable on that.
Yeah. And it's I feel like they took advantage of the fact that it was 16-bit and made really immersive backgrounds.
Yeah.
That created an atmosphere appropriate to the battle. And in the example, the new background was just a generic beachy looking background. So it did lose a lot of its personality.
That sucks.
Yeah. So, I mean, and I probably will want to get it and play it because Super Mario RPG.
Right.
But that, and I'm not crazy about the chibi style it's got going on.
Yeah, Mario. I agree. Mario looked squished.
Yes! And I'm sure if you ask them, they'll be like, well, we're trying to make it look like the original one, which I'm like,
No, you aren't.
I don't think that's what the original one would look like in today's graphics.
Mm-hmm.
I mean...
You're making it like... Frankly, they're making it look like Mario, the current Mario, only with,
the kind of the older expression.
yeah, and match the same height as...
Yes, so it does. It looks like they squashed Mario,
Yeah.
like, to make him fit what they feel like the original sprite would look like in today's graphics.
Yeah. And
Which,
he looks like small Mario from
yeah, he looks like he needs a mushroom.
New Super Mario Brothers.
Yeah. And same with Peach. Peach looks squished as well.
Yeah.
She just
How
looks
did you
really
mess
awkward.
up Peach, dude?
I know. She just... And I mean, Bowser, from what I can tell, looks okay. I haven't seen enough footage of Gino or Mallow to judge. I've seen a little bit, and what I've seen looks okay, but...
Poor Gino and Mallow.
And they also seem like they kid-friendlied it up a little bit. With one certain boss and certain physics that no longer exist.
You're talking about the,
I forget her name.
Thank you, sir.
yeah, with the dodo.
Yeah, Valentino? Is
Yes,
that her
I think that was her name, yes.
name? Yes. I'm like... I don't know. I feel like sometimes they play it too safe when they
do.
update stuff. Like, it feels like flat-out unnecessary censorship.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Super Mario RPG... I thought it was rated E, or was it teen?
I don't think it was K to A, which back then was the equivalent
Right, K to
of E.
A. Yeah, I thought so. I thought it was for all...
Yeah.
But, I mean...
Eventually, I think they did create T for teen, and then maybe they made T for teen to split K to A into two separate ratings.
I don't think it was T, though. Yeah,
No, it wasn't
I think
T.
it was the equivalent of E, like you said, K to A.
Yeah.
So, I guess what I'm saying is they didn't need to censor the thing they censored to create a E rating. It's
Right.
like, it passed before.
Right. Isn't there that E10 rating that they barely use these days?
Yeah, that one seems to have fallen out of favor.
Yeah.
But I remember that because I think they gave the Shadow the Hedgehog game that one.
Yeah, I guess that was the big dramatic thing, was that they decided that Shadow the Hedgehog was too mature for an E rating.
Because they're like, oh, we don't want to give it a T rating. And I heard that they actually took out some of the dialogue so they could make it E10 and up. Now, I don't know. I have to actually play the game to see if they actually took this out, but I think there are some copies where they took out him. They took out him saying "damn," for example.
Aha.
And kind of cut away from some of the violence so that they could. But because he's wielding a gun, I guess they didn't give it an E rating.
Right. Like that thing that I noticed with some Teen Titans episode where there's a flash when they get punched.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Teen Titans originally had more violence, and they're like, Cartoon Network. Like,
Yeah. Oh, I found a hidden passageway.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
Because Teen Titans was kind of over.
It was.
In a good way.
Before I was captured, I recovered this egg from the enemy, sir.
It was surprisingly edgy, Teen Titans.
Yes, it covered a lot of stuff that kids shows wouldn't dare.
Oh, poor Roy.
It's okay, you're a dragon.
I'm
I kind
ready
of
to be
expect
debriefed,
you to be
sir.
naked.
Yeah, they kind of don't wear clothes.
Yeah, what was with the modesty?
Yeah, that was sudden.
I mean, don't introduce modesty because that just makes it awkward, because then I have to ask myself, well, why are all the other characters okay with walking around naked, but you're not? Like, am I supposed to be concerned about this?
Yeah, because that only opens the door to new questions that shouldn't be asked for a children's show, am I right?
Right. I mean, that's why, like, I feel like I question the Sonic characters.
Yeah.
Because when they introduced female characters, they decided, I mean, and I'm talking about the games, that the female characters have to be clothed. And I'm like, well, now wait a minute. Other than their shoes, the male characters don't wear clothes.
Yeah.
And I think,
Awaiting
I don't
orders.
think my brain would question it if everybody was naked, because they're
Right.
anthros, and the art style doesn't necessarily have to be realistic to the point where it's like, you know, a sexual thing.
Yeah, it's a fallacy that would negatively affect Animaniacs, where
Yeah.
the reason why Minerva's wearing a dress was supposedly censorship. And consequently, they didn't really use Minerva that much in
Right.
Animaniacs.
Right.
Shame as they wanted her to be like a new Bugs Bunny type character.
But yeah, so it's like when you have just one gender that's wearing clothes all the time, then that makes me feel like, oh, okay, so they're kind of human-like, you know. So I judge the decent. I judge how human I'm supposed to consider them by stuff like that.
Exactly.
Like with the Disney characters, like Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse both wear clothes all the time.
Yep, they do.
And Donald Duck, even though he doesn't wear pants, he's wearing clothes.
Yes.
So my brain goes, okay, so they have a human idea of modesty. So I am supposed to consider that if they're not wearing clothes, that it is indecent. Whereas, you know, some, like the Lion King, they don't wear clothes.
Correct.
None of them do, and so so it's not indecent because they're lions. They're more like real lions who don't wear clothes, and it's fine. So I don't know if that makes sense, but that
It makes sense.
the Sonic characters put me in an awkward position with their need to clothe the women because the female figure is being considered inherently sexual, which is a problem with our
Yes.
society.
It is. So, can you really have it where one
When you see a ladder or walls that look climbable,
Is
just jump
considered
onto
that
it
and the
and
other
you'll grab
isn't.
it with your claws.
And I mean, they could have the same, because see, with these characters, they don't do, you know, they don't have the anatomy that's inappropriate.
right?
And why can't they do that with female Sonic characters?
Yeah.
It just makes no sense to me, because the male Sonic characters don't have anything that needs to be covered up.
That's right.
But anyway.
Yeah, we end that discussion about
end-
modesty and decency with the end of today's episode.
Yeah, a very weird place to end the episode, but I hope you guys don't mind. It's an interesting discussion, and thank you guys so much for coming.
Absolutely, ladies and gents.
We shall see you guys in the next part.
See you too, everybody.
Bye.
Take care.